What is up, YouTube? My name is Alex. Welcome back to the Lifting Nomads. Today we are in Cordoba capital, the capital city of the Cordoba province in Argentina. And I've been here the last little while and I want to give my review as being a digital nomad here. What my thoughts are on the city, the province, the people, the location, weather, access to gyms, all that good stuff you know that I care about. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so once again we are in a couch that kind of looks like the casting couch. Not that I would know anything that looks like. But yeah, we are in Cordoba, Argentina. I took a little break from Buenos Aires. I realized I hadn't really done too much fast travel around the province, so I wanted to check out a couple places, and Cordoba was one of them. So, little bit of history, quick backstory. Cordoba is the second largest city in Argentina. Few million people. It's fairly large. The airport is obviously the Cordoba airport. It's about 25-30 minutes outside of the city, so pretty similar to Buenos Aires. It was really easy to get here. I flew from the Aeroparque in Buenos Aires over here. Took like an hour and a half. Very, very cheap flights, very close. Took a Cabify from the airport, cost less than $10. I think my flight from Buenos Aires to here was like, I want to say like $50 or $60, so fairly cheap one-way flights, very, very close and easy to get to on Aerolíneas Argentinas, the Argentinian airline, anyways. But then I landed, here in Cordoba, took an Uber, Cabify to downtown, and I'm staying at the Selena Nueva Cordoba. So, as you know, if you've seen any of my videos, I'm a huge Selena head. I've stayed at a lot of their locations in Colombia, Portugal, Mexico, Argentina. I've had friends stay in like Costa Rica, Panama, Ecuador. No, Ecuador I don't think has one. Anyways, maybe they do. Quito? I don't know. Anyways, this one is amazing. So I just stayed very recently in the Selena Bariloche and I was very unimpressed with that one. So I came here, this Nueva Cordoba one, and it is truly, truly amazing. So I have a rooftop loft that is massive. I think this is probably like one of the biggest apartments I've ever stayed in that's like a 1-bedroom plus bath. So there's a full kitchen, stove, espresso maker, fridge. The outdoor patio is absolutely massive. I would say it's like 10 feet by like 25 feet wide, 25 feet long. Has like Christmas lights that I can turn on myself. There's a charcoal fire pit out there that is just insane. Like you can actually, I guess, smoke your own sort of like steaks or something if you wanted to. Like it's a real charcoal fire pit. I couldn't believe it. There's like a bunch of chairs out there to sit at. I've seen some pictures where people actually move their table out there as well. I could definitely see that being useful. And then I look over one of the main streets. So my room is incredible. I paid like $40 a night for this, which is insane to me. If you think if you could do that for a month, like less than like $1,200 for a month in this, and that's not even getting like the monthly discount. So yeah, this is amazing. By far one of the nicest Selena rooms I've ever stayed in. Monster TV at the foot of the bed, huge king bed, beautiful big bathroom. Highly, highly recommend Selena Nueva Cordoba. In terms of the other facilities, there's a bar, restaurant in the basement that goes up into an outdoor pool that is, again, awesome. They've had like pool parties Friday, Saturdays. No pub crawls here, which is kind of a sad thing for me. I love this. I love doing pub crawls. But the neighborhood is like right near the Centro Civico. So like couldn't be a better location. Selena is very well known for picking neighborhoods that are safe and centrally located so people don't have to go far when they're there. And this definitely checks that box. It's in very good shape, this Selena. I think I just talked about the Bariloche one was pretty beat down. This one is in immaculate shape. My room is like super, super clean. I have my own like maid who I can contact privately on WhatsApp if I need anything. Like it's pretty awesome, to be honest. So I could see myself coming back here and staying at this Selena for sure. So that's to be said. I've had breakfast downstairs. I've had lunch and dinner downstairs in the restaurant in the Selena. Very good, very fairly cheap. I don't know if they do a happy hour. I haven't seen that yet. Maybe they do. There's like a WhatsApp group for the members, for the anyone staying here during this time. You can join and try and meet some other people. So yeah, overall, very, very happy. In terms of Cordoba, the city, it's obviously, because it's still Argentina, it's still like Porteño, Spanish. Very similar sort of vibe to BA. Like, I think This one has more like high-rise style buildings. So Buenos Aires, a lot of the downtown in like Palermo and Recoleta has a little bit more high-rises. Palermo doesn't really have that many tall buildings. Most buildings are like 2, 3, 4 floors, that's it. So it's a very low city. Cordoba has more of like traditional apartment styles, like up to like 10, 12 floors on a lot of the streets. They do still have that like European look and feel to them. So like you can definitely see like the Italian influence. And then the restaurants have been very similar as well. So a lot of like very meat, obviously carne, steak forward restaurants. You are still in Argentina after all. And yeah, the people are still like, you know, I was told before I came to Argentina that the people aren't that friendly. In my experience, I've had nothing but good things to say. That isn't to say if you don't know any Spanish, they may be a little bit more abrasive, but my Spanish is fairly decent, so at least like I can interact with them, and if they can tell I'm struggling and they speak English, usually they'll flip over. But it's been, yeah, for the most part, very, very easy to communicate. The people have been nice. It's been, yeah, great to meet some more people here down in Cordoba. In terms of the access to gyms, the neighborhood I'm in, like I said, is the Centro, basically, is like the Centro Civico, and there's like, I've gone to 4 different gyms since I've been here, and they're all within like less than 5-minute walk. So try out a few of them. I went to Easy Gym or Easy Club today, I guess it was one of those, and it was probably the best one I've seen so far. Otherwise, they've been a little bit, I would say, mediocre, but this one was really, really cheap. 1,000 pesos to work out there. Very, very good gym. Highly recommended. In terms of like supermarkets and pharmacies, like this neighborhood is really just thick with restaurants, supermarkets, pharmacias, like everything you could need. Like you could stay in this Selena Nueva Cordoba for like $1,000 a month if you were in like a standard. This is the most expensive room they have. And you'd be fine. You'd be able to live like a king down here. There's restaurants, supermarkets everywhere. It's been a really, really good city. In terms of infrastructure, I don't typically try to use public transit that much. Reason being, like, from a safety standpoint, that tends to be one of the more likely places to get pickpocketed or to have issues is on public transit. So generally the cities I go to, I try to pick places where I can walk everywhere. And Cordoba definitely has been one of them. I've gone like 5-10 kilometers in each direction, maybe like less than that, maybe 5 kilometers in each direction, and it's been nothing but like very, very safe and clean neighborhoods. So I'm sure there is going to be some seedy areas if you go outside of like the centro, but generally when I travel, I try to stay places where it's more developed, there's better internet, better restaurants, better gyms. So for me, this has definitely hit all those spots. There's also a lot of parks. So again, very similar to Buenos Aires, a lot of green space, a lot of open areas where you can go and just chill, read a book, edit a video, whatever that is. But overall, I think Cordoba has been very, very good. The infrastructure from an internet perspective, the Selena has incredibly fast internet for Argentina. I've been on video calls, no issues at all. So if you were working remote, I don't think this would be an issue anywhere you're staying. If you wanted to Airbnb, just again, always just double check to make sure that the internet speed is going to be enough. Safety wise, I've been out at night a few times and walked around in the neighborhood, no issues whatsoever. Even like less sort of pestering than I've had in Buenos Aires as well. So I don't know if that's just because of the neighborhood I'm in or good luck, let's say, but haven't had any issues at all. So I think this is a very safe place to come visit overall. And yeah, pretty quick. I think that should cover everything I wanted to talk about. I think overall, like Cordoba, very good city, no issues at all. I would come stay here, and after being here for a little while, I can see myself coming for like a month. Personally, I think it's a beautiful city, and this is much more my speed of a city. There's a lot of like nightlife going on. Every single night I've been here, it sounds like people are out enjoying themselves, having fun, which is things I value, as well as obviously a good gym, good supermarket, good restaurants. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was useful for my review of Cordoba for Digital Nomads in 2023. If it was, feel free to leave a comment and a like below. Always helps the algorithm. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. If this was useful, I'm glad. If not, well, I'm always trying to improve. So let me know if there's anything I can do to do better next time. But as always, my name's Alex. Welcome back to Lifting Nomad. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.